Welcome all to another YouTube live session. Today we're doing the SmartSuite basics and focusing on managing user roles. Let's get into it. So, user roles are a bunch of permissions that allow your patrons to do a bunch of stuff, give access to certain things or to certain modules in SmartSuite. So how do we access them? So permissions are fixed roles found in patron management. So we're going to go into the system menu, go down to patron, and then open up patron management. Now when you open up patron management, you're given whoever you're logged in as. Now I'm logged in as the lib profile. So this is the super admin of it. But if I want to look up the patron, let's just get a random patron search. And click, and let's bring up a good example. Use because this is a example. This could be like a general library login that you want to give to patrons or give to teachers so they can log in to just use circulation. So the roles are located at the bottom here, where it says role. Now this patron has two roles at the moment: administrator and circulation desk. Now, administrator is the big cheese that you want to call it. It allows you to do everything in the system, no restrictions. And circulation desk only gives access to the circulation module. So if we click on this, we get a drop-down menu and gives us some features that we can augment the roles with. Scrolling down, you can see all roles that are currently available, and I'll quickly list them off of what they do. As I said, administrator goes through every single, allows access to everything, no restrictions at all. The cataloger allows access to access to the catalog. That's just in system menu here. Go down to catalog and catalog. That allows them to accession books, allows them to add, delete, all that stuff. Circulation desk gives access to the circulation module, allows a patron to loan, borrow, all that jazz. The next one we have here is librarian. Librarian is similar to administrator. It gives access to all features. It's just another way we can augment or catalog or categorize your library. So librarian does the same thing as administrator. And it's good to, depending how you want to organize things, you can give the librarian both the librarian role and the administrative role. They both do the same thing, and it doesn't matter if they both or only have the one. They do the exact same thing. Patron editor gives access to the patron management module, the one you're seeing right now. So they have this, they can go through here, add new patrons, edit patron information, and delete patrons. Report manager gives access to the report module. So this allows them to get like lists of overdues, list of books in certain areas, anything that you can think of doing with a report, they'll have access to. They get access to the entire report module. Reservation manager gives the ability to access the reservation widget in school's collection. They can allow to reserve items to students, to anyone with that module. Self-circulation is the self-circulation module under circulation. It is different from circulation and allows a person to basically borrow for themselves. It allows them to use it themselves. And then we have the two more general ones. By default, when a patron is created, they'll get the student role. The student role just gives them access to the school's collection, allows them to use TV for education for students, and just makes them, it's more of like a baseline base role that doesn't come with any additional permissions. And then finally, we have the teacher role. Users with the teacher role will can access TV for education. So up here, we have the TVification. If they have teacher role, they'll be able to access it and use TV for education. And that's it. That's all the roles we have at the moment. And you can give them a patron multiple roles by just clicking here. You can also remove it the same way. And then once you've selected the patron or the role that you want, you just close this up and click on Save User. Once it's saved, these are take effect. Now, the moment a role is given to a patron, they will be forcibly logged out, and they'll need to log back in for the roles to have taken effect. And that's it. That's the user roles in a nutshell. If you have any questions, let us know, and we'll be always happy to help. That's it for me and for this session. Bye for now.